All right, so on this slide, this is a video of me previewing the chapter so we can think about what we're supposed to learn during this chapter. And then on the subsequent slides, so the slides that are coming up will be different pages of the book. And I'm going to be trying to make it a little interactive where I'll have some videos that you can click and if you want to have more information. All right, so to preview a chapter, what are we going to want to do? Well, we want to read the title. So what's the weather? All right. And then the first step for me is I always like to read the first sentence here. So it says, everybody talks about it, but what is the weather? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go through until I see the second chapter, which is here. Okay, so now I know that this is the last part. So what's the last thing it says? It says, I guess something about this water cycle. So here's how it works. Okay. All right. So now what I want to do is I want to look at the titles of each section, whether or not. Here comes the sun. Send in the clouds. The sky is falling. And a photographic diagram. Now what I want to do is I kind of want to look I want to notice if there's any captions. A lot of times captions aren't read, or if there's diagrams, or if there's maybe some charts or something. So I kind of want to use this text tool, the tools that I have here. So it says, candy-colored rainbows form during rain showers. The sunlight refracts or changes direction. Okay, that defined refracts for me. I was like, what is refracts? Changes direction when it encounters the falling raindrops, creating gorgeous bands of color. You have a better chance of seeing a rainbow if you stand with the sun at your back. Oh, cool. I wonder why that is. All right, so here, a mushroom makes a natural umbrella for this frog. So here, we have some tornadoes, oh, wow. That's incredible, isn't it? Mountains, give me shelter. What isn't weather? Okay, what isn't? Weather alert. A raindrop typically falls at a speed of 17 miles per hour. Whoa. I see here there's something about spheres. I see a pressure gauge here. Low pressure, change. This is about pressure and stuff. Sunscreen, anyone? We have the exosphere, thermosphere, mesosphere. Oh, that must be the different atmospheres. How much does a cloud weigh? Cool. Fog is actually a stratus cloud that forms near the ground. Oh, we have a lot of fog where I live. Escaped gases from the sun travel at 1,000,000 miles per hour. Whoa. Interesting. Oh, look at all these different clouds. Ooh, precipitation. That's a fancy word. That's sleet, freezing rain, hail, snow. Taking Earth's temperature, precipitation numbers. The average hailstone is the size of a 4-year-old's fingernail. That's pretty teeny tiny. It's pretty teeny tiny. And then we have this cycle, so the water cycle. Chilling out fall. Located at the border of China and Vietnam, the Dacian waterfall is one of the largest waterfalls in Asia. Its name means virtuous heaven. Oh, cool. All right, so what are we going to be learning here? Well, we're going to be learning about, obviously weather, maybe what causes weather, how the sun affects temperature, weather, how clouds are formed, what their role is in weather, the different types of precipitation. That's that fancy word, a different liquid that falls out of the world or out of the sky. So going to learn a lot. That's kind of going to be my focus. Did I miss anything? I got the clouds, pressure, air pressure, the sun, whether or not, what is it? All right, so I feel I've previewed this chapter. I'm going to write down now in my notebook what I think I'm going to be learning, and then we'll go from there. All right. All right, so I jotted down what I think I'm going to learn. I said in the first chapter, I'm going to learn about how the sun, the clouds create weather. I'm also going to learn about the water cycle. It looks like the structures are going to be question and answer. That's one we haven't talked about, but I think I'm starting to notice that that's a popular one. Cause and effect and maybe chronological. So that's my guess. We don't have to be right about this stuff. Really, the idea is just to be thinking about structure, because what does that structure do? How does it help us? Yeah, it helps us by trying to pinpoint what is that main idea and what are those details I need to be looking for. All right, so this is the preview, and then if you go to the next slide, you'll see some reading.